I don't know how to describe it. Ratchet and Clank is like my second favorite video game series overall because of how fun the gameplay can be. You know. I will be, by the way, I will be playing those at some point. I thought, let's see, I think it's hard for me to decide if I think that Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, or Deadlocked is like my favorite. Because those were all good games. It's hard to decide though. But I think that if you were to compare the PS3 games, I would honestly say the best one was A Crack in Time. Because they introduced new stuff that actually worked for me. Like it was really fun to use the characters and stuff. It was linear, like I mean the Ratchet and Clank games for the most part are linear, but they still have multiple pathways you can go to and all that stuff. And whereas some of the ones starting with like 3 with Up Your Arsenal, which was the third game, they kind of had more linear paths, like even more linear. But it's still satisfying to level up the weapons and stuff, so, you know. So it's not like bad, it's just, you know. But yeah. Anyway, but I do think that that A Crack in Time, it's not the best Ratchet and Clank, but it's still like it's still a really good one. I was a little disappointed with, I didn't really get into All for One or as much, or and I really didn't like Full Frontal Assault Ratchet and Clank, but like they weren't I thought the Full Frontal Assault was mediocre and All for One was okay, but those weren't traditional Ratchet and Clanks. The more traditional Ratchet and Clank, which was a more recent one that wasn't the reboot, which was Into the Nexus. That one was actually decent. I just felt like it was a little meh.
This big robot is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt its power supply.
That guy had just about the same colors as Spyro there. Or pretty much. But, just look different. Well, anyway, so I feel like it's like they did in some ways I feel like that the reboot happened because they wanted to reboot it and have the series. I like doing this right here. I like having him destroy destroy his own power supply. Yeah, run away. Anyway, you know. Alright, so before I go any further with babbling on, let's see, the lag. Let's see. But yeah, I love having him destroy, like this robot destroy all of his power supply stuff. Pretty sure this is what it is his power supply. Because he doesn't like that I'm destroying them. Alright, here we go. You don't have to do it this way, I just like doing it this way. Wait for it. You killed your own self. He was too mad with power. Oh, I do have the key. Okay, I was about to say. Alright, let's see. And over this way. You know, I mentioned yesterday about, or in a previous part, that I remember picking up this game and beating it in, like, the day the day I picked it up and started playing it is the day I beat it. For the first time, getting 100 and whatever %. Getting everything. And I was just like, wow, this is you know, it's like I didn't expect this. Oh, but you know, I mentioned that, and I wonder if that's just because I started thinking outside of the box after a while. This place right here, this little area right here, is so hard to get to sometimes because you have to do like perfectly. You have to do it like perfectly to land it because, yeah, I did it that well that time. Okay, this is not a good example of what I'm about to say, but like it seems like I've had a hard time getting over there without like falling and stuff. It's hard to get over there without him falling all the time. But obviously I did better that time. And I think I've completed this level. Yay! So we're all good now. 8,000 treasure pieces, or 8,000 worth of treasure. I don't know. 8,000 red gems, I guess you could say. It's just that there's some that are worth more. Let's see.
I feel much better now that so many dragons have been rescued. Jump into the balloon and I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world.
I'll go there. Dreamweavers. Dream Beavers. Whoa, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. Stretch. Oh. This is a weird place. I'll just go ahead and say that. It is a weird place. And it seems like it, from the way it is, it seems like it's going to continue to lag like that. Don't get bigger yet, don't get bigger yet. Okay. Like, this is, I think, it seems like they took drugs before they made this area. Let's see. There we go. The sounds they were making. Alright. Now you can't get bigger. Let's see. Going through here. Oh. And okay, just being 100% that I got everything. Latif.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
This is like, you're an artist, aren't you? Yes. Your parents pay for everything, don't they? I don't know. Oh boy. Wait for it, wait for it. Sometimes you can kill them while they're like in the middle of getting bigger. And same with this thing, but obviously it didn't do it that time. Let's see. And coming over here. Were you gonna shoot me with that? I'm gonna kill you first. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, make that smaller. There we go. Oh, well, I need to make some other things smaller. Let's see. We see. I remember. Okay, so there's something in the manual. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna show you that real quick, actually, since it's right here. Let's see. I think it. Oh. Yeah, right here. It looks like just like a bigger Spyro, like a full-grown Spyro. I remember we used to look at that and say, "Oh, well, we can actually become that big if we figure out maybe if we complete the game." Um, but like, obviously that's not the case, but we honestly thought that. Hold on.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
Watch your language there. But like, we used to think that Spyro would become bigger, so at one point we thought that making, trying our best to make him get hit by the laser thing would make him bigger. The thing that makes these guys bigger and smaller and stuff. I don't know. We had quite the imagination. Well, you know, words and such. Yeah, that happens. Alright. And oh yeah, here we go. Let's get some of these butterflies. Mazzy.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds alright to me.
I like killing. I don't know. Let's see here. Have a little bit of gems left to get. Some more gems. Wee. Alright. Going on through here. Oh boy. So I'm semi, it's like after 12 now, but I'm still semi trying to wake up.